Hi, it's Lou, and I just felt a raindrop. Now, how did that happen? Because I'm sitting under a cover, and it's on the other side of my leg. I don't want it to rain. Now I see the wind blowing. Mother Nature's coming to call. Okay, it's August 21st. Wow. Happy birthday early, Jessica. I know you won't see this, but anyway, I'm still going to shout it out. I always used to anyway. I always celebrated my birthday the week before and a week after. I think it was a very great day that I came to Earth. It was. It was announced in heaven that I was leaving, and those in authority placed their hands on my head and gave me blessings. Now, I don't know. I mean, there was a lot of people in authority, so who knows who that was. But I had a special blessing to follow me down here and into my next life, too. Well, that's a strange one to hear, isn't it? It says it in my patriarchal blessing, which I believe to be a blessing from my Father in heaven to me through a patriarch. I received it when I was 16. And that is something to say, you know. Do they announce it every day when everybody leaves? It was announced in heaven. Makes one wonder. Anyway, here I am. I feel like I need to have my bandana on my head. I usually wear that bandana when I have a headache. And I've come to call it my brain cozy. Because it does. It makes my brain feel much better. It like holds it together or something, you know. Don't make it too tight. I used to, because I used to get migraines. I'm sure that's what they were. And they would pound, and they hurt so bad, and the light would bother me, and I would throw up, and all kinds of lovely things with that headache. So when I found BC powder worked, man, BC powder is my go-to because I can get rid of that headache in a half an hour. And that is if I catch it before it gets too bad. Once I pass the going too bad, the BC powder will still work, but you won't get rid of it all the way. But I do try to put a bandana on first without taking the BC powder, and sometimes that works. Sometimes that's all I need. And what I'm talking about is I would have these pulsating things going on, right here in my temples. Okay. And so I found I'm going to show you a clue. I won't remember what I'm doing to tell you in a hashtag, but anyway, thumb and finger. And it doesn't really matter which finger, just whatever will reach, okay? So I'll get up here and find where it's pulsating, and then I'll take my thumb down here in the spatty part of my neck. Now, I found that you don't have to be so strenuous with that, too. But the point is, the pain goes into the finger. The pulsating thing, it pulsates into the finger, and then you don't feel any pain. Okay, so then I would do that to help me go to sleep. Okay, and then if I could sleep for a half an hour or so, maybe I'd feel better. I don't know. But I'm kind of feeling that way today, too. I don't know why. Not quite sure if I want to put a label on it, but I have a feeling it's a sweetener. And then, yes, I had. Linco has got bulk candy by the pound. And yes, I've overindulged in candy. So I don't know. I don't check my blood sugar, so I don't know how bad it is. But I didn't wake up with a headache. I think that started with the sweetener that's in my cup. So I'm not sure yet on that. I have to do a little bit more investigating because there could be other things. I had boiled eggs this morning for breakfast. I had 2. And, that's not really what you could call a breakfast, but it's some food and it's protein. But what I found, though, is when I eat eggs, I get hungry. I'll get hungry in a couple hours, or I'll get hungry even in less than a couple hours. I need to eat some food. It has woken up. That's what I said before in a video. It's woken up the eating machine. When you first eat, when you first give yourself something, there are those who have to continually do that. I don't want to be one of those. Because I've already been down that road. But my cup, I have the pH. Well, no, I don't. Earlier I did. I had the pH balanced water, and I did a little squirt of my thing. So that I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I did that either, because I had a cup of water by the bed, and so whenever I woke up in the night, I had a drink. And before I went to bed, I had a drink or 2 or 3. I went to bed earlier than I've been going to bed, but I'm sure it was after midnight. It was right around midnight. I found myself up at 2 and 3 o'clock. I don't want to do that. It's not good. Plus, besides that, I need beauty rest. You always heard about beauty rest. Well, yeah, I guess you do need it. And I have found when I go without sleep, I don't look so great. I've got to pack. Really don't have much to pack. We're going to leave tomorrow morning early and go to Kennewick, where Dad lived. And that's where my cancer treatment is there the next day on Friday. But at 8 o'clock in the morning, so I better figure out my instructions on that too. It's not quite 8, it's after 8, but it's within that hour. It takes 4 hours to drive there, okay? So we have to go a day early. But I was able to get my surgeon to the office anyway, to make it where I could go in and see him while I'm there. So I see him on Thursday afternoon at 3 o'clock. And then I get my cancer treatment on Friday morning at 8. And then we'll go see Dad again, and then we'll come back home to my new home. My home for now anyway. I'm just not quite sure what's happening. I need to go and see my daughter and my grandkids. But I am so grateful. The Nancy, I don't know, okay, I shouldn't say that, but I think she said, and what if? Because, the doctor told me I could live for years as long as I don't miss my treatments. But that word could is in there, isn't it? So you have to, I'm taking it so I can live for years as long as I do what I need to do. And I'm feeling good. Hopefully that can't change that quick, but I guess it could. But anyway, I'm on the porch and I'm going to go for a little walk, looking up at those clouds. They kind of look different. They look soft. I'll show you. Okay. See if you can see. They look like billows of cotton to me. Anyway. Okay, so I guess what I should do is drink some more and then we'll go for a walk. I didn't look and see how much. Yes, I did. I made it 1.2 miles yesterday. That's not very much. if it rains, it's going to rain in my cup if I leave it up there. So, should I put it on the floor? Maybe I will. Because I'm going to try to go for a little walk anyway. And I hope I didn't leave my books behind. I had books that I wanted to keep. Books that I wanted to teach you guys out of. Those who are interested. And I don't know if that plan of salvation is in there. You might can look it up. You know what? You could probably look it up on YouTube. The plan of salvation for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. How to do that. You could get yourself a piece of poster paper, turn it on the portrait side. Well, I'm just spitting it out there, so don't do it yet, because we got to think of the different places. Okay, so we have on the left the spirit world. Our Heavenly Father and Heavenly Mother's kingdom in which we were born. And then we came here. Okay, I'm not going to be able to go very far. I can tell my legs hurt. Okay. I got to at least go around one time, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna. Okay, so what was I okay, got a big old piece of poster board. We're going to draw a picture on it, okay? But you need to draw with a pencil so that and draw lightly so that you can come back and erase it if we need to move it over. And I don't know how big a paper you got. And so let's see. I could go on and on though. Okay, so what we're going to have is a spirit world. Then we're going to come down to this world. And then we're going to leave but we're not going to leave. We might be lifted up. And then we're going to come back down, because this is going to be the terrestrial kingdom at the time of the millennium, okay? During the millennium, but it's still going to be here on the same earth, but the earth will be changed, just like we're going to be changed. Because I'm talking about going into the millennium now. So when you go into the millennium, it's just here. Okay, I'm getting my little stuff ahead of myself. So, we're going to live in the millennium again. And we're going to not have to have pain and suffering. And we're not going to have temptation. We're going to live to be 100 years old. And then we'll be changed in the twinkling of an eye to go into whichever world we go to. I'll just make it like that. Okay. So there's certain requirements to go to the highest degree of glory, the highest kingdom of glory. And then there's a degree of glory inside it. So anyway, so when we leave the millennium, we're going off into our world. Okay. So you've got the celestial kingdom, the terrestrial kingdom, and the telestial kingdom. Starting from the top, going down. Probably should have started from the bottom, going up. But what we want to do is reach the celestial kingdom. Okay? Now, from what I was taught, in each of these kingdoms, there's 3 degrees of glory. Okay? Bottom, medium, and top. And another thing I was taught is when you're in the, well, that's just going a little too far. When you're in the celestial kingdom, you can visit the other kingdoms, the terrestrial and the telestial. But they can't visit you, okay? People of the bottom or lower kingdoms cannot get up to your kingdom, but you can go down and visit them. That's what I was taught. I think that might have been one little thing that taught me that. So, wow, there's a lot of cars over there. Okay, so I diverse. So, everything is theories, and also there's nothing set in stone because we can't even begin to understand. Okay, so don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's line upon line, precept upon precept. So when we're down here and we find the church and we start learning all kinds of things, the more you know, the more you understand. And the more you read, the more you understand what you're reading. There's hidden meanings sometimes. Tricky. But we're not meant to know everything, okay? Because we can't learn if we know everything. And we can't use our faith if we know everything. Because you have faith, it's about believing in something that you don't have proof of. But that should be reserved for faith in God. Yes, faith in your companion, but first you gotta be companions, Understand? Those of you out there, some will. And I wasn't watching what I was doing, and I just stepped off of something, and I was on a flat road. And I wish I would have drove for UPS or FedEx. There's a FedEx van up there. I could drive a van around. And especially, I delivered pizza for 7 years. I knew my way around that town. So it wasn't a big deal. Now I'm in a strange place. They're thinking about doing Uber Eats or something like that. And I do need a way to make some money. But trying to go out here and find addresses, oh my. I just don't know about that. It'd be nice if I knew my way around. These guys just go all over the place. And it seems like I'd never find my way around. But I wonder how much business there is just in this little area. Because it depends on your fast food places too, I don't know one from another, okay? There's Uber Eats and there's DoorDash, and I need to talk to somebody who knows. But see, I'm just not strong like I used to be. 20 years makes a big difference. It really does. 10 years makes a big difference. People that don't think it does. I'm one of them. But sometimes in the mind department, in your head, what you think, what's important to you, what do you believe, how much are you into your mate? Because some people just aren't. They're too busy on their phone. They're too busy. I think I passed my sister's house, so I'm going to go around again, which is a good thing. Because that's why I have you guys, you're a distraction. Figure I can do 2 things at one time. That helps me. My back does hurt. I haven't been taking my pain pill. And then I just took my pills that I take in the morning. And I'm not really sure what time it is, but it's probably about 3 or so in the afternoon. So I should have taken them this morning. But I have a habit of taking them around probably the same time every day, or at least in the middle of the day. So that's still okay because you're taking it every 24 hours. I think that's how it's supposed to be. And then the other thing is I just need to remember to drink liquid. I know I probably should divide things up into little things, but I like just talking off the seat of my pants here, or the top of my head. What was I thinking about telling you? See how it goes. I just have to tell you, when I stop what I'm doing and tell you something out of the blue, it's kind of important to me. Sometimes. I do get off kilter. Do. I don't really remember what I was talking about. I need to be a good reader, and I need to have my tripod and stuff. I know, I can set it up, I can stack stuff up and set it up. What I did was my mother, okay, she loved books. And so I would buy her church books, or books that she liked. And I was always interested in this guy, but not enough to do anything about it. And what I'm talking about is somebody from way back when in history. Porter Rockwell. He was Joseph Smith's bodyguard. He had long hair, and Joseph Smith told him he didn't have to cut it. I think he might have told him not to cut it. Kind of similar to Samson and his hair and his strength. But I just wanted to check that out. Porter Rockwell, that is. Because, you know, we're talking, the church was organized in 1830, okay? Joseph Smith was there. Only 6 people were there, 6 men. I'm pretty sure it was 6 men. Maybe it said 6 holders of the priesthood. I don't know. Dum-da-dee-da-dum. Okay, here's the neighbors. But it's around the corner because there's the path that leads down to the river. I ought to go down there, but I'm not really feeling it today. So there were days I was taking my pain pill. See, I switched. In the morning with my pills, but I didn't put them out with my pills. Like when I set a week's worth of pills together in a plastic thing, you know, they're all divided up into days. I decided to go ahead and put my pain pill in there, so I didn't have to worry about needing it to work because I'd forgotten it, you know. Pain pills take a while to work. I noticed an hour and 15 minutes. That's what it took. You know, they had Dad, they've still got him on that other medicine. I think it's every 6 hours. And so for that, I think they're waiting for him to tell them. And that's not what you need to do with him. Because he'd walk a lot better if he wasn't in pain. It's kind of like me. I just took my pain pill because I forgot. So, by the time I get through walking, it'll take effect. It's a lot easier to walk when you're not hurting. So like right now, my knee hurts it's up above my knee. And then my back and my hips. And my neck. Sure could use my fella. Give me lovin's and rubbins. Rub my ointment on me. And also other ways of putting it on me. Give me my medicine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop. Don't really want to, but I bet I haven't gone very far because I've only gone one block twice, but all the way around twice. So what do I do? Dippity doo dah. Okay, that's my room right there. Okay, I understand. So, like I said, I probably better ought to sit down. I wonder if I can make it another time. Tell you what, I'll walk to the end of the street and see how I do. So far away, hey, hey, you're so far away, hey. Yeah, roofs. Nice if they weren't so high. No. To fix them, you have to get up there that high. Take off the old stuff, put on the new. Tie yourself down, boy. All right, I'm gonna go one more time. 3 is my lucky number, so I'll just go ahead and use that. I will go 3 times around the block. Church songs. I did take one of Mom and Dad's hymn books. They had 2. I took one. So I've got a hymn book, and then I kept several years worth of manuals. So I should have had one for each year that had to do with the different scriptures. In other words, we studied the Old Testament one year, the New Testament the next year, Book of Mormon. And then I'm not sure how they do that, because there should be church history, but it's Pearl of Great Price and Doctrine and Covenants. So I'm not sure how they do that, because Doctrine and Covenants is long enough to take up the whole year. But I'm thinking they might have did both of them together. And see, the Doctrine and Covenants, that's church history. That is the revelations given to Joseph Smith and his counterparts, like Oliver Cowdery helped scribe. So when they had questions and went to the Lord, it was both of them. And then I'm not sure, because 3 is used all the time, guys. That's why it's my number. Jesus Christ had 3 years of his ministry. He lived to be 33 years old. There are 3 members of the Godhead. All right, I already said that about his ministry. But 3 has just been my lucky number forever, and then it was always 33 that would show up. 33 showed up every time I turned around. And then, so when 333 shows up, it's really special, okay? That's the way I feel about it. And I see it all the time. I see 333 all the time now. In the old days, it was just the clock. Every time it turned on to a 33, my eye caught it. And then out on the road, you get license plates and addresses on houses. Like my address would have some form of the 333, or even just the 33. And I went to see my daughter, and her address has got 133. I'm almost positive it's 133. But that's just a few of them. That's just recently, in the last couple of years or so, those numbers. But the 33s were showing up way back when Jesse was in the 5th grade. I mean, that's one I remember for sure, but I think it happened way before that. So I don't know. If I go down there, I'm going to have to go down there. I don't know what time it is. I'm going to go back into the comfortable house because my body doesn't feel so great. But you know what? If somebody wanted to make that a little trip, take a little red wagon or take something so you can have wheels. I guess a little suitcase. That would work. I've got a little suitcase that's got wheels. Anyway, so you could just put your stuff in there and pack yourself a picnic lunch. Drinks and all that good stuff, and go down there and have a little blanket. There would be room for a little blanket in there and a pillow. When I went in for surgery in Kennewick on my breast, this was the first reconstruction surgery, I think. I don't even remember now, guys. So for that, the point is, they didn't tell me right at first. They told me when I went to leave, oh, you can take that with you. There was a little pillow. I should make a bunch of those. That would be easy. It's so comfortable. I mean, it's ugly, the colors they used. Okay, I didn't like those. But that wasn't the point of the pillow. So you can see me right across my breast where I'd had surgery. You hold the pillow, okay? It just gives you some comfort. You've been cut open there. You know, it's not, and you've got a drain. My second surgery was easy. So easy compared to that one. Should I? Okay, I'm gonna go one more block. Probably shouldn't do that because I did not bring my pole. I was trying to tell you guys the other day about my ski poles. They do help. They help immensely, and especially if you got carpet, because it grabs into the carpet better. You know, otherwise it could slide out from under you. You still got to point into the ground, but if you have hardwood floors, I'd probably stick to a cane or a staff. I want a staff. But they have a rubber thing on the bottom so it catches, so it doesn't slide out from under you. You know what I'm saying? So if you have carpet, a ski pole will work. But if you don't, you probably want the other. I'll show this house here. There's two vehicles there. But these houses are big. No lie. Yeah, I want to watch a good old movie, but I haven't figured out how to use the TV. Nathan sent me the Roku device, but he didn't send me the remote. And I had just bought that remote, or Dad had. But I'm gonna step up here. Pay attention while I'm doing it. Don't really like being on the sidewalk. Anyway, okay, so you guys can answer this question. Probably somebody can. I went shopping for a remote. Now see, when I got that remote, I didn't do anything special, but I don't remember what it said. And when I went shopping the other day online for the remotes, and they had a TCL, and then, I don't know what that means, but a TCL was mentioned. And then on different ones that didn't have the TCL, it had OEN or something. Anyway, I don't know what they are. Don't know if I have to have a specific whatever that is. And then, you know, what I did before is I got a universal. So, seems like that's all I need to do. So I've got the Roku device all hooked up to my TV in my bedroom. But still. But Nancy did get I need to have her come upstairs and do that to mine. She got hers reset, and now the color is just beautiful. In other words, she went to factory reset and then put her apps back on that she wanted. Sorry about my voice. Okay, there's a fern tree. Let me show you the fern tree. And here's, I don't know what kind of tree this is. Okay, that's all it's got. That's all it's got right now. And here's the fern. I love ferns. And you know what? I should have taken some more video. But then I think you guys might think you don't need to see that. But in the, it was the Asian sanctuary. They had a bamboo forest. And they had ferns. You know, they had, it was lovely and shady and nice. I don't know about what they had in there. But I enjoyed that part. Of course I would. Okay, so here's 2 palm trees. Can you see them? I don't know what you can see. Oh, let's go this way and then see them. There they are. Right there. 2 big, they're big palm trees. Maybe you can like enlarge the screen. In fact, I could do that. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn around. Do do do. Do 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 do. Okay, there they are. So let me see if I can get them on this side. I'm gonna go up. Can I go up? You know what? It's not letting me go big today. It let me go the other day. So, anyway, 2 big old palm trees. Now they are at least 2.5 times my height. Whereas I showed you a little one that was a baby. Okay, so what are some of the things I've been listening to online? I've been listening about ivermectin. You guys need to do that. Listen to it. And I need to listen to some more, but I even got a dosing thing from there was a girl on there and she was talking about her father. Great things. We just don't know about them. But these are testimonies of what happened to them or their loved ones. Okay? So, I'm not sure. You should find it in my history if you're looking anytime soon. And then otherwise, you can go to my Facebook page is Mary Perry. But I don't know, there's so many that I don't know if you'll find me. It used to be that I was in Merino, but I'm not there anymore, and somebody stole my Facebook page. Rotten people. Okay. Do, do, do. So you have this leaf, and for some reason I think it's a maple. But then what are these things here? I don't know what you can see because I'm not looking at it that way. These things, can you see? They're like dead. And then here's a green one. Because these green ones look like castor oil to me when I've been looking at these videos. Okay, well there's Voss, good. I live on Voss. Do, do, do. Okay, so that's the cycle of our world, okay, and the our life. We come here. First we're born there, and we're loved, and we grew up in a divine surrounding. You know, kind of like I said, I was raised in the light. I was. I was raised in the light compared to so many. And that's nothing compared to the celestial kingdom. Growing up with our parents, you know. And let's just say compare. Okay, I'm the oldest child of teenagers who were struggling when they got married. Okay? And so, mother's 16, dad's 17. I think he might have been about a year and a half older than her. But the point is, they didn't have anything. Okay? So as they raised me, they didn't have anything. And then Nathan, he's a year and a month after me. So I mean, like Dad told me once, poor folks got poor ways, okay? And then you got teenagers becoming parents. So all they know is they love each other and they want to be together. So they got to get together. And that's what they did. And there's 8 years between me and my sister. So there's only 7 years between my sister and my brother, okay? So in between those 7 years, mother got pregnant 3 times and lost the babies. Because what happened was the doctor didn't pay her no mind, okay? She went in and he said she was doing fine. And she wasn't doing fine, and we both could have died. She gained her weight, so she doubled her weight. But her weight was only 86 pounds. You know, sometimes when you start out and maybe say you're 120 pounds and you get to be 160, well, that's 40 pounds. But she gained, I don't know if it was exactly double, but I think it was 160 is what Dad had said. So I said 86 and 86. 80 and 80 is 160. And then there's 12 more pounds. So it would have been 172. For some reason, I don't even remember. It's not important. What's important is that I'm walking. And I made it 3 different blocks. And then I made that last one that was 3, you know, the 3rd block. I went on down to another block and went down. So I still gave me at least another 100 feet. More than that. Because what it was the long side of the houses, okay? The side. Like when I'm going around the corner and I'm going from the front to the back of someone's house and then their yard. Did that 2 times before I turned, okay? Now that probably didn't make any sense. But I don't know how far that was. But anyway, we'll just say I went 3.5 blocks, okay? 3.5 blocks. And these are pretty big blocks. And they're nice. And I'm going to get my cup. And I moan and I groan. I'm sorry. Sometimes I say ouch because I'm expecting to have an ouch. I'm expecting to have an owie which doesn't come. So, just saying. Let me get my cup. Okay, swinging. I'll be swinging. Okay, let's stop it. Let's stop. Calm down. Oh, something else my dad always says to me. Okay, I don't know about anybody else. Settle down. Settle down. Because I do get riled up. Okay, so I need to settle down. And that's the truth. So far, I got things I got to do, so I really can't settle down. I need for the powers that be to help me get it done. And I've seen it happen, and I heard it happen for someone else. I mean, I had a visit with somebody the other day, and I thought it was pretty special. And he shared miracles that happened to him. It's nice to be able to share. Boy, I already went around the block. Part of me wants to do it again. But only because I know I haven't done much. It's like, doggone it. So, what have I done? Let's see. I think that's 46 minutes. 46, fixing to be 20. So, we had a poster paper, a piece of poster paper, and if we just did the pre-existence, well, really, we could do an off in the distance pre-existence. I need to look it up. I need to see if they're teaching that, because they will have it. If they are teaching what I'm picturing in my head, then they'll have it. They'll have descriptions, and they'll have pictures, already drawn. I won't have to worry about trying, and neither will you. But so on one part of the poster paper, we have the spirit world, and it could just be a circle, and it can be off in the distance so that it doesn't take a lot of room. And then there's life that we have here, and the life that we have in the millennium. And then there's the life where we're going to go to our proper kingdom, the one that we have earned. Because we're here to be tested. I mean, there is a reason for this life, and you are being tested. So, Heavenly Father knows. And I don't understand it, and I know that we're not supposed to understand it. Okay, and we are supposed to go on faith. And I don't know. I don't know if your brain is the one recording. I'm going round and round because that's what the recorder does, It's recording your life. It's right there in your noggin. I'm going to start using that. Your head has everything. I really don't know how to describe exactly what I'm trying to say, but this life is important. It's all important to where we're going. Where are we going? There are bugs around here. So you are judged for your works. And it's in the good book. My grandma used to say it. It's in the good book. I read it in the good book. Well, I'm going to take after her. I read it somewhere, man. But these days you do have help trying to find out exactly where did you read that, and who was saying it, and who were they talking to. Those things are important. I haven't packed, but I did get my clothes washed. And I'm in clean clothes today. I should have someone take my picture. There's a FedEx box truck. Earlier it was a FedEx van, but a longer, bigger one than a normal van. I was good. When I delivered flowers, I found addresses nobody could find. I was good. But you still got to have the strength to walk to their door and carry what they got and do all that. My time for that is over. Old Burr, although I'd like it, I can see me doing it. That was good. I know I said that before, right? Can't wait to get my car, but I don't know where I'm going to park it. I'm going to have to pull up on the grass. Yes, on the grass. Yeah, I'm going to wait. I'm going to plan on, so I'm not going to go to the river. Here's the deal. I think I might have already told you. Tomorrow morning early, we're going to Kennewick, okay? Because Nathan got us a hotel room, and he got us early check-in so the kids could play in the pool. So we can check in at 11. So that's exciting. And then we're going in early so that the kids can play, and then we can get together and see Dad and go out and have food or whatever. And then the next morning, Friday morning, I've got to be at the doctor's office really early. It's early to me. Okay, I think it might even be 8:40. I'm not sure which time is check-in time because you usually check in a half an hour before or 15 minutes before or something. So tomorrow will be 4 hours driving. We'll get up early and go, but it'll be a 4-hour trip. And then we'll check in and whatever. We'll go see Dad. And then that afternoon I'll be going that afternoon I will be going to the surgeon's office for him to look at me and see. See, he told me he'd see me in 3 months, so I didn't know if he could actually see me now. He could get me in and it would be okay. But they said it would, so that's really great. So I can get that done and won't have to go in on the 9th, because that's when I was supposed to go. It was on the 9th of September. Nancy and her fella are planning on going on a trip, and I'm going to watch the kids. They were going to be going that very next day, and I'm going, oh my God, I got an appointment. I was all worried about a lot of things, you know. Anyway, so everything that fell into place. That was a miracle. And if I'd thought about the dentist early enough, I could, they didn't have room, because I did call, but I didn't call until like this morning to see if they could get me in. So I need to get my teeth to where they look right and feel right, and that's the big deal. They don't feel like they did them right. And my gums are in one place and my teeth are out away from. Like all my life, I had nice teeth, but then I swallowed air, and my tongue would push forward, and it pushed my teeth out. Over the years, it pushed my teeth out. So it made me appear to have buck teeth. It was all rounded. It was still pretty smile, still pretty teeth, but they were sticking out there. So then I had a set of dentures, and I had those for quite a while, and my teeth were perfect. That's what I need to remember. And they had a soft lining in them, and these guys give you a hard thing. But the point is, I still think that, because I paid attention to what he was doing, and he was talking when he pushed my teeth up for that last impression. He didn't push back and up or anything, you know, he just pushed straight up. Well, that left, it made it where my teeth are coming out away from my mouth. It makes it look like I got frickin' buck teeth. And after going through life like that, no. But the point is also, here's my teeth sticking out. Or not, no. Here's my gums, okay? Let's see the tip of my finger. Well, my gums are right in there. So it's like I don't know how to show you. It's like my gums are in there, and then my teeth, they go up in there, and it's like they fit good, but then it's like they're sticking out. It's like the front is sticking out. And so I'm trying to figure out, how am I supposed to eat? How am I supposed to, because my gums are way in from where my teeth are. And then what was the other thing? I do. I think they're out too far. And maybe I'm wrong. So I just need to get it checked and get it fixed. Because I want to be able to have a pretty smile. Go through life like that. You don't have to. So, I guess I should shut up. What have we got here? We got 56 minutes. It feels lovely out here. It's not hot at all. And poor Nancy, she came and stayed and worked on that house and sweated. It was horrible. Very hot. It was 108 a few days. I know it was 2 days in a row, but I think it was even more than that. Yeah. I have a smoothie in the fridge. That's what I need to do. I need to go get my smoothie out of the fridge. I think it is still in the fridge. So I left yesterday. All of a sudden we were leaving and I didn't realize, and I put my smoothie in the yesterday. The reason, how come? What did I do? I don't know what I did yesterday. I know that I left my smoothie in the freezer though. Then I didn't go back to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make smoothies. Oh, I should just show you that, but then I'll forget what I'm doing. I should do that. I'm going to make smoothies, okay? And she's got some jars that are, I guess they're like a pint jar. Some of them maybe a pint and a half. But it's enough that I can make smoothies and I can put it in there. You know, pour it in, have a good serving. So they'll already be made and I can just pull it out and use a spoon. Let it thaw out a little bit. But so then you've got all this good nutrition, and you don't have to have it all at once. Because I had a couple of swallows, a couple of spoonfuls. I don't know if I had any more than that. That was today. Okay, so today I came down and I did make a smoothie. No. I had the smoothie I left yesterday. I did. And so I did that more than once, I think. But the point is, you can make a smoothie and then pour it into 3 different dishes. You know what I'm saying? Pour it into 3 different dishes, portion size. And then you can go and just grab it and eat it. And you've got a treat that's nutritional, nutritious. And my voice is, it's my brain that's not working. So far away. Hey, hey. Yeah, I find out that I could go be giving blood and getting money. But no, I can't. Because I'm taking these hormone blockers. So I'm taking these shots, hormone blockers. So because I'm doing that, I cannot go give plasma. And they said you cannot go give it for 10 years after. So they screwed me there, didn't they? Because that would be helpful. Anyway, I'm getting tired. because it wasn't all that long ago I took my pills, okay? And in that was a gabapentin. Well, that puts you to sleep. It was a 100. I think maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop taking that. Okay, let me explain. I've already explained. I know you guys, if you watch them all anyway, you know. I was supposed to be taking one gabapentin a day. And then if it worked, I didn't have to take any more. But if it didn't, I'd take two. That's per day. That's the gabapentin, which does put you to sleep. So, the doctor went ahead and prescribed me 300 milligrams of gabapentin at night. Because I was having horrendous hot flashes, man. Really bad. Just all of a sudden you're sitting there and you're just fine, and all of a sudden all this water is pouring all over your body from your pores. In between my fingers even. I just couldn't believe it. So anyway, when I was telling her how bad it was, I know I already told you guys. When I was telling her how bad it was, she says, she prescribed me 200 in the morning, 200 in the afternoon, and 300 at night. I'm going, wow. And then when I realized, because I didn't at the time, I realized that gabapentin puts you to sleep. Okay? No, we can't do that. So, I've just been trying less than what she told me, seeing if it'll work, because that's craziness. So, I'm just starting the 300 at night. And so now, since I'm doing the 300 at night, I've decided I can't do the I know, I'm breaking it up. I'm the one that prescribed me to, what? I forget. Oh, I forget. Okay. And then I need to just take it at certain times instead of taking it late. But no, that's too much. So right now I'm just doing 100. That's what I'm saying. I self-prescribed. I'm doing 100 of I got multiple choice going on in my brain because I'm not paying attention very good. So what is it that I'm taking? Gabapentin, okay. So, ow. I was pulling my hair out. Anyway, I'm going to try to find out the proper level that'll work and get the hot flashes gone too. I do feel weird. Okay, stop. Stop. I feel a little bit queasy. And I'm rocking. See, that doesn't help. I sound like a basket case, don't I? No, I probably do have some weird thing, and I don't know if it's called vertigo. Because I keep saying different things that make me sick, okay? And the motion, like sitting in front of a train and having the train go by and go ka-plunk, 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 ka-plunk. And I'm the first one in front of that train. Well, that makes me sick. Makes me very ill, dizzy. And that's kind of how I'm feeling. So I took that pill not long ago, and it should be taking effect, so I might be feeling it. I just wanted to take my walk without it hurting, especially once I got the guarantee. It wasn't a guarantee, okay? It was my doctor and her assistant said it would be great for me to be walking. So that was what I'm talking about. It's not a guarantee that I won't hurt myself, but it is letting me know that it will help. I do feel sick, so I might have to go lay on my bed. Okay, so we were talking about the plan of salvation. That is what we were talking about. Yeah. I don't know. I would hope maybe that you guys will go through all my videos. I know that's asking a lot. But they are pretty cool. They're pretty good. And you might learn something. It might resonate with you. Like, oh, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here burping. I'm sorry. I just have different problems. I'm a special case. Oh, my mother's been gone 5 years. Yeah, I probably should get over here so I can go lay down. Everything's cool. Everything is groovy. I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't know. I gotta get off this chair. And I'm over here like falling asleep with you guys on the air. I'm sorry. But I do feel like I need to quit rocking. So like when I'm just sitting still in this chair, my feet don't touch the ground, and so it starts moving around. And I made it over an hour. You know, you guys can also tell me, I like getting comments. I don't like getting bad ones, you know, but I've only had one or two. And I'm not looking forward to any. But I was going to say, I do like comments. And then, you know, you might could tell me what you'd like to hear about. I wish this chair would stay still. I just need to make a list of things that I know that people want to know. And it's not that I know the answers, but I do know some theories on the answers. And I've gone to Mormon doctrine, and that's a topical guide, okay? And it tells you, I've got to get off this chair. It tells you some of the scriptures you can go to look up that have been talking about that very thing. And I feel like I could pass out. I wish that thing would stay still. Okay. I do feel awfully weird. It could be my pill. I can't stop rocking. You know, I sit down and I start rocking. Okay, so what I was going to try to do is let you guys go. And I can't remember the topic I was talking about. But I know one of the topics was explaining to you the big plan, the big picture. And the big picture is, we come down here as babies, and we're here to learn and achieve and try. And then the millennium happens, okay? And you start over. But I got a feeling, sit back. You know, like, okay, I'm just gonna give a little scenario. Don't know if it's true. let's just say that you had children and some of them died. Well, you should be able to raise those children in the millennium, okay? I said should be, 'cause I don't know. I know I've got to go sit down somewhere. Oh, so I've got a scenario going on. What would the answers be? Man, I'm hot. Okay. I can't tell you the answers of what I'm trying to come up with, okay? I'm too far gone. I need to get into my air conditioning and get cooled off. Oh, I guess I better quit. Talk to you guys later, okay? I'm all right.